Hello there, I know I'm on 5 frames per second, but I've been building some farms on the server since the last time, and I've made this one. I've done this for someone who's paid me quite a bit, so if I do FB toggle, you can see that I have over 100,000, which is quite alright. So what I did for this farm is I have magma at the bottom here, a minecart track going all the way across, and yeah, so all the items of these spiders, and there's one zombie spawner there, will get picked up and then put into chests, which I will show you. So we are just phantom proofing the top here. That's why there's half slabs here, so the spiders and zombies don't spawn on top, because that's very useful. Yeah, and I'll show you the other farms that I've been doing. Which one's down? I've also made some bubble elevators because I thought they fit the theme well, because it's a bit underwater. So, as you can see, there's a line of hoppers here with chests. So, when this hopper minecart goes across all these, it will put them into these chests. It's not the most organized, however, I was just intending this as a string farm, but turns out on the server, rotten flesh sells for a little bit of money. So, yeah, that's why it's not sorted. And plus, it's not that much effort to go through it. Like, here's already a stack. So, yeah, it's actually a bit efficient, it seems. And I will show you the other farms that I've been doing. So I also made this guy, Electric Pikachu. I also made him a pig farm. I found this design on YouTube, and then I just copied it over. Because, like, on this server, you can have their spawners. So I've placed them there. Turns out I've placed them a bit too close to this wall, so there's buttons on top of there so that they don't spawn there. So essentially what this one does is once, so there's a redstone clock there, and yeah, so there's a redstone clock there which activates when one of these pigs go over the tripwire there, as you just see. They go through lava, and then it cooks oh my god, that's quite a lot. So it cooks the pork chops here. There's a hopper line behind it there as well, and that's all good. Yeah, so I will show you the next one here. So if I just do /home, I went to the end a little bit, and I've got a ton of shulkers for you, and I've done a lot here, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, so here's my automatic sugarcane farm. So this, I went overkill with the observers here, because I didn't know how they worked, but now that I know how they work, I know how to make a less expensive farm here. But this is 32 blocks long, nice glass window, glowstone to light up that. There's water here, and then there's hoppers underneath them. So when these get pushed off, they will fall into the hoppers here, which all lead into this chest here. So as you can see, I have a few stacks. It's not the most fast, like, it's not the fastest farm in the world. However, it's enough sugarcane for me. So I also made this community enchanter for this town, where I'm gonna sell lapis and boots and stuff. Don't know if anyone's bought anything from me. So yeah, so there's an enchantment table there that I made. I renovated Spike Wolf's house. Well, someone did the interior, but I did the exterior for this build. Yeah. So yeah, this was the old sugarcane farm, but then I decided to go for automatic one. Yeah, so I will get an aerial view of this all. This is someone else's build. I think they wanted to make it look a bit more abandoned, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so something I did here is I made a little sort of street, if that makes sense. So in between these houses is a little pathway, a little planter. That tree was done by Percy, not me. Yeah. So as you can see, I made that look a little bit like a factory. Yeah, so this is called Overhang Manor. I wanted to look a little bit more Tudor style than medieval, so I've gone with white concrete powder. Yeah, that is. I forget. We'll just go over there for a second. That is Charlie's house. Yeah, that makes sense. And while near the water, I can show you something else. So if we just sprint a little bit along here, swim a little bit, because like I've got a bit lucky right while mining, and I've actually come across a skeleton spawner. And when I started the server, I didn't know that you could pick up spawners if you had a rank. However, this also works fine. Because if I could pick it up, I would have it nearer my base. So, it's not the most, like, glamorous design at the minute, but it gets the job done. So as you can see, I quite like my magma designs, because I'm not too fussed about skeleton XP, because they don't really give the highest XP, and I have access to a blaze farm, so yeah. So as you can see, it's gathered quite a few bones and arrows. Yeah, so let's go back home here, and I will show you the other builds. So yeah, let me just do some parkour here. That wasn't me, but we were working on it on Spike24's live stream there. So yeah, so essentially the other big building, because I finished off the tower as well, yeah, from last time, is this PvP arena, which I haven't completed. However, I have this sort of dome at the top, and I'm wanting it to be a little bit snow themed, so it's like a snow globe. I think that might be really cool. And I was playing this arena with Spiked Fourth, and I ended up beating him, so that was kind of funny. Yeah. Regardless, what I need to do now is make someone else a sugarcane farm. And to be honest, I can't really be that bothered, but like I say, I have 100k, so I mean, I kind of have to now. Yeah, I guess I can show you the interior of this. I think this is Charlie as well, yeah. So, a nice lofted area here. It's interesting that he's gone like that. They've gone with a more contemporary interior, because the exterior is quite traditional. I didn't know this room existed. Oh, I haven't been checking things really. So yeah, there's quite a few stuff here. Anvil, armor stands. It's quite cool actually. So yeah, and oh, one last thing before I get on with other things in this episode is if we go over to my tower, because obviously I've done quite a bit of progress on this. I feel like a lot of people clicked on the first episode because of the tower thumbnail. So yeah, let me just fall down here. I have feather falling 4, so I'm not too worried about dying here. But I got so lucky that I have a dual spider cave spider farm. So there's one there, and if I'm standing on this redstone lamp here, it will activate both of them, and then where do they get put? Have I taken all the Have I taken out all the string? I might have, because this farm's not that fast compared to the one I've just built, because there's only 2 spawners, and quite often what they will do is they will climb onto these stone brick walls here, which isn't the most helpful thing in the world. Yeah, so now that I've shown you all my designs, I think it's about time we get an aerial view, so you can see that in a second. So I've just given myself free flight here. I've done that just by voting for the server on Planet Minecraft. So I've half-an-hour flight, which is cool. So yeah, this just gives us a better view of what's going on, and yeah, the sort of town's coming along, and I actually came up with a name for it. So yeah, so it's Annonia. Annonia is the name of the town. So yeah, so we have this PvP arena, my tower, my sugarcane farm, the overhang manor which I built, a little plant in the middle, another house which was the old sugarcane, another house there which wasn't done by me, Spiked Wolf's house, the exterior was done by me, and then the community enchanter, and then over there is someone else's. So yeah, I also got faithful texture pack going on so that the textures look a little bit HD and a little bit better. Yeah, so this has got a graphical upgrade from the last episode, as you may notice. Yeah. So now that I've shown you an aerial view, I feel like it's about time I sort out my shortcuts, because I've got a few of them. However, they aren't sorted at all. So if we just go into here, there's just loads and loads and loads, and it's really messy. I have these two auto smelters, which aren't really that good either. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Right, I've just been informed, well, abused, into learning that this farm isn't working now. So, yeah. So yeah, apparently this minecart isn't picking up any more drops. Bizarre to us, because the first time we set this off, it wasn't picking up any drops, and now again, it's not picking up anything. And the theory behind this is it might be going a bit too fast. However, maybe it's full because, I don't know, maybe this is a very efficient farm. So when it gets to this corner here, I'm going to break it. And it had nothing in it. Oh, okay. Ow. Very, very dangerous. It's a good thing I have, like, protection for armor here. Regardless, let me just try putting this on again. So, now that it's been reset, like, I don't know if that's gonna work. That's so bizarre. That is really bizarre to me. Here's me just cleaning out the mess that I've made, because I had a bunch of shortcuts here. And then I learned it's not working, so now I've come back to have fixed it again. So maybe I need to make something which makes it so you can easily replace the hopper every time you go AFK. Because the way this works, like I say, you're going to stand in here, and apparently these boats stop phantoms. I'm not exactly sure how. That's a bit interesting. Yeah, so what's down here? That's a bit interesting. Is this flat concrete? There's a conduit somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but it's been very helpful for creating this place. So if we turn around here, everything seems to be working. That's strange. And when I was building this, I ran out of slabs, but there was only one left. So let me just fill that up. So, yeah. I'm gonna sort out my shulkers, like I said. As you can see here, I have now got all the shulkers here into a chest, a double chest. Now one more and a chest here. So yeah, so these aren't sorted by anything yet. So I'm gonna do that now, sort them into related things next to each other. And I'll be just a second with that. Okay, now that is much better. So we've got rockets, redstone, all the minerals you need, end dimension stuff, the nether, plant life, sugarcane, sand, a lot of cobblestone, granite, bricks, wood, dirt, bones, arrows, quartz, stone brick, lighting, basically everything I've quite a bit of. And yeah, I just voted, so we have a little bit of a thing that we can do when we vote on the server. So if we go over to crates, we will have a vote crate here. And if we click on it, we might get something good. So 16 gold ingots. Let's go back to my base. And I can put this away into storage. So I'm looking for a yellow shulker, which is called gold. So we do that, we do that. We can destroy that and then put that in the chest. And everything's going to be good. So what I should do is put the essentials in this ender chest here. So I'm thinking probably something like rockets and things of that nature in there. But I won't do that now. What I will do is expand my furnace array, because this is not quite cutting at the minute. So I will be back in a minute. The way you do these sort of auto smelters is that you have these chests here, you get some hoppers. It would actually put it in my hotbar. You get some hoppers, you put it into the chests here, holding down shift so that you don't accidentally shut open the chest. You add your two furnaces, and then you need more hoppers it seems, so that's fine. So the hopper recipe is a chest with some iron around it, so I need all of them, which is fine. It just means I have to do some more chests in a second. I'm just going to fill it with these. Yeah. And then on the server you can do /craft. So I need more wood. And this is where it's useful to have some organization, so get some wood there, /craft. And then we can make, you know what, let's just make a bunch of chests. Because it seems like I always need hoppers and things of that nature. So let's go up here, they're up there, and then we can place them down. And there's, okay then, and there's a way you can auto fill the furnaces with coal. However, I prefer just to put in the coal myself, and I fell off. So, and then we place down these hoppers into here. We can put down whatever we need to smelt in there, and all will be good. So now, I have doubled my smelting, which is good. And yeah, so let's just end this episode off with me sorting this out. So, put that in there, that was there, and oh, I should actually just, yeah, get that. I need to actually put the items back in. To put all wood related there. I need this shulker here, so that's coal. Put that in there. Actually, I have furnaces in there before as well. And then this one's iron. So we just put our iron in there. We pickaxe these away. And then Coal was there. Wood was there. Maybe coal was here, actually. Yeah, that makes more sense. So, there we go. Everything's sorted out in the chest. And I know this was a bit of a shorter one today. However, I just wanted to show you what I've been working on here. So yeah, got some things going on, got a proper village going on, and it's very nice actually. Got our farms running, and yeah, this will do it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye!